All right, no diggity. We are fucking live.
Let's go.
Welcome back to the Nonsensical Knowledge Podcast. I'm here with my man, my brother, Irv Ackerman. What's good, baby?
What's up?
Bro, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Make sure you give us a share. What's new, bro?
Everything, man.
Is that you or me?
That's me.
All right, cool.
Yeah, everything, bro. It's a crazy world we living in.
Woo,
Since the last time we got on the mic.
I know, bro. It's been bananas out here, dude. The fucking ex-president just got shot. Fucking, what was it, yesterday?
Yesterday, at a rally in Pennsylvania.
How wild is that? It was in Pennsylvania, right?
Pennsylvania, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just think, a couple inches, we can be in a whole different world right now.
Whole different landscape, bro.
Whole different landscape.
Holy moly.
Yeah, guns are blazing.
Yeah, well, I mean, just to me, it kind of emboldens his base.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, I feel like they radicalized a lot of fucking people, man. Like, think about it. If one dude, I don't know, because it doesn't seem to me like it would be like a pro-Biden thing, right? Like the shooter.
Yeah.
No, I feel like it was like a media, maybe the FBI kind of.
Yeah, Biden just had a tweet that was like, we can't let a dictator take this. I got Donald Trump in my crosshairs.
No way, really?
Yeah, like with a target.
Stop it.
Yeah, so he didn't delete it, but shit like that, man. It's
it motivates people.
And like I'm just checking the aftermath, like social media, like people are like, if they're stirred up like an ant's nest. Right. Either way, either you're a Biden dude, but like Biden people are like, damn, it missed. I wish it hit him.
I can't believe
people are saying that, like professionals, all types of. It's like
I can't believe the amount of people that are actually like rooting for the death of this person, pedos, rapists, shit like that, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
This guy, the ex-president, you're like, oh, dude, I'm so sad he missed. Like,
yeah, well, I don't.
And I'm not pro-Trump. Yeah. I just feel like that's not really energy we should be putting out.
No.
Like, oh man, I wish they got him right in the forehead. Like,
yeah, they're really upset that the dude missed. It's like, yeah, man.
Pull that just a little closer to you. There you go.
It's like he's got family.
That's way better.
He's a human, regardless you like or not. Like, he's human. It's Donald Trump, bro.
It's Donald Trump.
Like, he's a character that's been in our life for my whole life. You know what I mean?
Fucking Home Alone movie.
Yeah, bro. It's like
when they edited him out, I'm like, come on, now we're getting crazy.
Yeah, stop. Yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, it's been like crazy because they had a couple shooters. I still don't know who the real shooter is because they keep.
Are they bouncing that around now?
Like. News, like, we got people everywhere just reporting like, oh, this dude did it. The first dude is like, no, I didn't do it, I'm here.
So there was one casualty though, right? I think a few people were injured.
Yeah, 50-year-old ex-fire chief.
Stop it.
Yeah. Buffalo. Yeah, jumped on his wife and daughter and took a bullet.
Well,
and nobody
rest in peace, man. That's a real hero. You know what I mean? It's some dude that climbs on top of a fucking building and takes shots. I don't know. It's so hard for me because on one side of the coin, I want to say, all right, yeah, this is some real radicalized person that had some issues that wanted to listen. Probably woke up that day and was like, yo, I got a mission from God to fuck, some crazy shit.
Yep.
Yeah. Then I'm on the other side of the coin too, where it's like, if I was Trump, I'd be like, what better way to embolden his base than to maybe graze him?
Yeah, get a nice little graze.
Get a graze, just a little thing, a little across the ear, and then you have time to like throw up the fist and like the motherfucker, like
fight.
Yeah.
I mean, the kid was 20 years old, basically.
So the details are out.
Yeah, he was 20. I don't know the actual real. There's a bunch of names out there right now, but
sure,
the age is 20-year-old dude. School shooter profile, bro.
No way, really?
Cats shoot up schools grade school kid. So like taking a shot at the president to cats like that is not a big deal. But he gave his life up because they put one on his head.
So that was another thing too, is like that kind of like made me weird about the whole situation, was that it was Thomas Matthew Crooks, 20-year-old Pennsylvania man. But that was like, it's like so easy to publicize it. Like they had the video of him shooting from the rooftop. Like that's kind of oddly convenient that someone just puts a camera right on a dude. And then, like you said earlier in our conversation, he let, what, 6 shots off?
6, yeah, about 6.
And if you were that close to his ear, I just feel like real dudes were real, like that, like real shooters. You adjust quickly and you put a bullet in him on the way down.
Yeah, you got an AR-15. But the whole thing is just strange because the police who shot him were hired at him. He's like 150 yards away from the president, so ex-president. So they could see him.
Right.
You could see them. They had him in the scope.
Well, that's what bugs me out about this situation is like you said, 150 yards. It's the length of a football field and 50 yards, right? Nobody saw it. The Secret Service didn't see this man on top of a roof somewhere.
There's no way, bro.
There's no way.
There's no way. You're looking at the stage. You're looking at line of sight. It's the first building.
Right.
Right from the stage. So, like, you're going to have eyes on there. You're going to have drones in the air. Then there was a guy they interviewed who was like,
Turn that mic just a little towards you.
I was...
There you go. That's perfect.
I was screaming at the police and Secret Service for minutes. Like, yo, he's got a gun up there.
Right.
And they were just looking at him like nothing, like almost like a stand down type of deal.
That's what I mean. But then they have the video, and then they have the perfect picture, bro, of the Secret Service, the military dude standing over him. Like, it's oddly convenient that much of it is publicized. You know?
It's tough too, man. We're in such a
social media.
Social media.
Video.
You can't believe really anything. Like news publications are trash as far as data. Like CNN headline was like President Trump falls at a rally.
Right.
Like, bro, he almost got assassinated. That was your headline. Like,
it was insane to me because I didn't see it. Like, I spent a lot of the day yesterday out in the sticks, bro, out in like Grafton. Yeah. So like when I got back to Troy, my niece Azari is like, yo, Trump got shot. And I was like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, you busting my balls, bro. And she's like, no, off dead ass, and like pulled it up on Google, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, he got shot, man.
But my first immediate thought though was that it was staged. Like it wasn't even a question. Like but again, we can get back into how the media radicalizes people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And then the head of the Secret Service was appointed by Biden.
Really?
Yeah. She used to Elon was all over this. They took her from Pepsi.
No way. What was she, like a Pepsi CEO or something like that?
Nah, she was a Pepsi security guard. So
Stop it.
Elon's like, she was protecting Fritos 2 months ago.
And then she's the head of the Secret Service?
Secret Service.
Shut the fuck up. I mean, I got to Google that shit. Go ahead, tell me more about it.
So they're like, well, her background is commercial Pepsi, like making sure products are good and buildings are good. And normally it's somebody that's been in war or something, you know, like
Kimberly Cheadle,
yeah, that's her. And from Pepsi, she did have a little stint at the Secret Service or whatever, and then went to Pepsi, and then Biden on some DEI shit. Like,
oh, okay, so it's saying that she was involved in the evacuation of President Dick Cheney during the September 11th attacks.
Yeah, so she does have some background, but it's like...
So she left. Yeah, she left the service.
She left, and they're like...
Guarded some Fritos.
We need a woman.
Right.
We need probably a gay woman. Like...
Oh, the pandering is insane,
it's
bro.
like you're not taking the best people for the job. To satisfy your DEI or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a huge failure, man. Because, I mean, yeah, we could.
What a blunder.
Yeah.
Like if it was, and here's one thing that a lot of people have to understand is the Secret Service don't have black eyes like this. Like, don't get it fucked up. They've had some serious lapses in security. Like, I don't know if you heard about the couple that got into the White House during the Obama administration. No. You didn't. Shut the fuck up.
What were they doing?
Dude, it was a random couple, and they showed up to a gala, bro. I'm gonna look them up so I get their names for everyone. But they essentially made it through they weren't on any guest list. They made it all, bro. They were in line. They got pictures with Obama, dog. Like, wow. And nobody knew them. They got announced by the White House. Like, this is Salah, something like that.
They crashed the White House?
They crashed the White House party.
No, I didn't hear that, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to look it up right now.
So that's another lapse.
White House dinner.
That's a huge lapse, man.
So here they are. So Michelle and Tariq Salahi. And it was a 2009 U.S. state dinner security breaches. On November 24, 2009, Michelle and Tariq Salahi, a married couple from Virginia, and Carlos Allen from the District of Columbia attended a White House state dinner for Indian Prime Minister Manmohan Singh as uninvited guests. The Salahis and Allen arrived separately and did not appear to have colluded in their efforts. They were able to pass through 2 security checkpoints, including one requiring positive photo identification, and enter the White House complex and meet President Barack Obama. The incident resulted in security investigations and legal inquiries.
Wow.
But they just made it right through.
Right through.
Right through.
Well, they still haven't found whose bag of Coke was left at the White House.
Oh, fucking A, dude. Somebody just left a bag of Coke. Because any addict is leaving their bag of blow there.
Yeah, we got ain't hear nothing else about it, man.
No. But these are the breaches and like the simple shit, like that's simple. Like, and then you go into something like guarding an ex-president. How many presidents do they still protect? They're still probably back to Clinton, Jimmy Carter,
Bush.
Both, old man Bush died, right? Or is he still open?
Carter died. Bush, Obama, Clinton.
Bush, Obama,
and
Clinton.
Trump.
And Trump.
Yeah, 4.
So, you know what I mean? They have like all of these security details for each ex-president, and this guy gets shots off 150 yards away.
Nah, it's not happening, man. That's what it's hard. It's hard to go. It's like, you got Biden's hands in it, got Trump's people hands in it, and they always have us beefing as people. Like, what more? And the anthill is stirred up never
it's
before.
Frenzy.
Yeah, people are like deleting people, delete me, like get out of my life, like. It's like, we don't even know these people, bro.
Talk to some of our friends, man, like guys we like care deeply about, like a lot of their families, bro, who did that shit to them. Yeah. Through politics or COVID or, you know what I mean? It's like people fucking flipped on each other. Like, shit got weird.
Yeah, mask, no mask. It's like, I'm just over it, bro. Like, we need a new way, man.
You know what the way is, though, right? Is we all come together. Like, this is the issue. Is like the vision plan is laid out.
Yeah.
You have the gays, the trans, the blacks, the whites, the race politics, the stirring it. Like, we're all the same fucking human beings, dog. Mm-hmm. Like, motherfuckers began a revolution over a stamp tax, bro. Yeah. And here we are, 2024, and we're just going with it.
We're riding the beef, man.
Yeah.
That's why I've just been laying low, just like getting data, see what's up. But there's something underlying here. We don't know yet.
Well, I see you got the project 2025. What's that? 2025.
2025, yeah.
That's kind of like weird that you say there's something underlying, because a lot of people don't know what Project 2025 is and what's in the pipeline of like the Republican Party.
This is wow. You mentioned it to me and I was like, oh, let me check it out. This is wild. This is done by who?
This was done by the Heritage Foundation, and essentially, for anyone that's listening, Project 2025 is. I'm trying to see if I can just get some bullet points on it. Because the article oh wait, there's the policy. Where'd it go? But it wasn't looking good, bro. Like, the shit was just kind of like a way to give the president power that was not supposed to be in his shit. And then also, like, they want to do a bunch of weird shit too. Like, they want to ban pornography and let me see if I can get the wiki here.
Oh, I'm pulling it out. There's this show, Handmaid's Tale.
What's that?
It's I'm not sure if it's on Netflix, but it's called Handmaid's Tale. It's like our country after the government falls.
No way.
Right? And so people become sterile.
Right. Like, can't reproduce.
You can't reproduce. So they start taking, if you're a drug addict, you're a drug addict. So all of these rich people, they take these women in and they have babies and take them because everyone's sterile.
Right.
And so they take these drug addicts. It's super Christian, a Christian thing. And there's these wealthy people, they take these handmaidens in off the street, military, capture them, take them away from their kids or whatever. And their only job is to, they do housework and stuff, but they have babies. The rich people have babies with them.
Oh, no shit.
Because the rich wives are not fertile anymore.
No way.
But they're super religious, and they wear this red garb and they walk around, and it's like a police state, but on some
weird shit.
That's what this 2025 reminds me of, on some no porn, no drugs, no hip hop, no nothing. It's complete Christian, and if you are, you're getting sniped.
That's what this is kind of modeled after. Well, I don't know, maybe the movie's modeled after that, but Project 2025 promotes a collection of conservative and right-wing policy proposals published by the Heritage Foundation to reshape the United States federal government and consolidate executive power should the Republican nominee, presumably Donald Trump, win the 2024 presidential election. The project asserts that the entire executive branch is under the direct control of the president under Article 2 of the U.S. Constitution and unitary executive theory. It proposes reclassifying tens of thousands of federal service workers as political appointees in order to replace them with loyalists more willing to enable the next Republican president's policies. Oh, wait, where do we go? Let me get back up here. I just fucked it up. Fuck did I do? Oh, top. So, it proposes reclassifying tens of thousands of federal service workers as political appointees in order to replace them with loyalists more willing to enable the next Republican president's policies. In doing so, proponents argue that the change would dismantle what they view as the vast, unaccountable, and mostly liberal government bureaucracy. The project seeks to infuse the government and society with Christian values. Critics have characterized Project 2025 as an authoritarian, Christian nationalist plan to steer the U.S. toward autocracy. Mm-hmm. Many legal experts have said it would undermine the rule of law, the separation of powers, the separation of church and state, and civil liberties. Project 2025 envisions widespread changes to the government, particularly economic and social policies and the role of the federal government and its agencies. The plan proposes taking partisan control of the Department of Justice, the FBI, the Department of Commerce, the Federal Communications Commission, the FCC, and the Federal Trade Commission, dismantling the Department of Homeland Security, and sharply reducing environmental and climate change regulations to favor fossil fuel production. The blueprint seeks to institute tax cuts. Though its writers disagree on the wisdom of protectionism, Project 2025 recommends abolishing the Department of Education, whose programs would either be transferred to other agencies or terminated. Let's see. Funding for climate research would be cut, and the National Institute of Health would be reformed according to conservative principles. The project seeks to cut funding for Medicare and Medicaid and urges the government to explicitly reject abortion as health care. The project seeks to eliminate coverage of emergency contraception under the Affordable Care Act and enforce the Comstock Act to prosecute those and send and receive contraceptive. The project seeks to eliminate coverage of emergency contraception under the Affordable Care Act and enforce the Comstock Act to prosecute those who send and receive contraceptives and abortion pills nationwide. It proposes criminalizing pornography, removing legal protections against discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity, and terminating diversity, equity, and inclusion programs and affirmative action. By having the Department of Justice prosecute anti-white racism. The project recommends the arrest, detention, and deportation of undocumented immigrants living in the U.S. It proposes deploying the military for domestic law enforcement. It promotes capital punishment and the speedy finality of those sentences.
Ooh. That's wild. So,
that's what this Christian Republican organization is pushing for if their nominee makes it.
That's crazy. Yo, check this out. So I looked up The Handmaid's Tale. Check out the plot. After a staged attack that killed the President of the United States and most of Congress, a radical political group called Sons of Jacob uses the Islamic ideology to launch a revolution. The United States Constitution is suspended, newspapers are censored, and what was formerly the United States is changed into a military dictatorship known as the Republic of Gilead. The new regime moves quickly to consolidate its power, overtaking other religious groups, including Christian denominations. Women become the lowest ranking class and are not allowed to own money or property or to read and write. Most significantly, women are deprived of control of their own reproductive functions. Though the regime controls most of the country, there are various rebel groups that are still alive. That's crazy.
This is what's wild.
That's crazy. Staged.
Isn't that fucking insane, bro? It almost mirrors reality.
That's creepy.
That's creepy.
That is creepy, bro. And you got the 2025, which is basically this plot going to it. Like, women's reproductive rights are done. And it's, man, we, like you said, that could be the whole thing. People are like left or right, but they're one group.
They're one group.
They're not, Biden called Trump up like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, they're at each other's weddings, like, and we're all here like, we hate
fuck you,
right and the left, and they're
fuck
like,
you,
dude, like it's the Giants and Cowboys and shit.
Well, and that's what's scary, though, is, and that's why I said it just a little while ago, is that it's us that have to come together. These fucking jerk offs. And all of the brilliant minds in the United States of America, we have two elder white men that are fucking, one can't speak and one is so divisive that it's like, this is our fucking options. Like, this is what America is, bro. We're a fucking joke in the world. We got so many people.
So many people, man.
Joe Rogan's got to run.
Yeah,
he's the only one, dude.
I know,
when I can save America,
right?
Him and Elon.
Everybody's calling for Elon to run. I don't know, man. Maybe turn that shit over to AI, bro. I mean, I don't think.
How do you feel about that, though? Do you feel like that could be? Once we turn it over, we're not getting it back.
We're not getting it back.
And then what happens when AI decides that minuscule crimes are punishable by certain standards.
I mean, that's true too. Or
it looks at the body of
the population is too big. We got to exterminate some.
Well, see, I've always been way against that fucking overpopulation shit. Like, I feel like in cities, we're super dense, with no question. But in reality, on this fucking planet, we're not. You know what I mean?
Not at all.
We're not overpopulated. It's stupid cities like New York City and Los Angeles, and they're not stupid. I love those places, but there's so many fucking people.
Yeah,
that's where everybody goes.
It's a lot of hoarded resources too, man. Like, there's hella land. I mean, Bill Gates got a bunch. Buffett's got a bunch. Like, we got plenty of land for everyone.
Well, they're buying up all the farmland.
Yeah.
But I think in regards to AI, what do you think, man? Do you think AI could make the right decision and like let people?
I think, like, in conjunction with AI, I mean, eventually I think it's going to go that route anyway. Mm-hmm. But like some parameters, like what makes sense, like we should do this, like on some analytical shit, like more on the numbers kind of deal. You know what I mean? Yeah, statistics and crunching, like letting AI do like its workup of policies.
Do you want this or no?
Yeah. Let AI do a workup of policies where, oh, this makes sense, this doesn't, weigh it out, you know what I mean? And then, humans can like, okay, let's roll with this or let's not roll with this. I mean, they have autonomous fighters now, man, that can make the decisions on their own. Like,
and they're winning. Like, what was it? Like the one AI powered, what was it? A F-16 or some shit, and went out in dogfight, bro. And was perfect.
Wiping up humans like no tomorrow. They don't get tired, bro. They don't get tired.
There's no G-force.
No G-force. Just ride out, man. So it's crazy, but we got to stand up. You know what I mean? Shows like Nonsensical, just chopping up, getting the knowledge out to people, like higher knowledge shit, so people can make decisions.
Open your fucking mind.
Yeah, you got to open your mind, man.
Take the politics out. Take the ego out.
Yeah, don't talk to me about that left-right shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Real.
Like, let's meet middle ground and let's build. Like, we're the ones out here working and trying to survive together.
Yeah.
Like, these dudes are rich, wealthy.
They don't give a
two
fuck.
They don't give two shits.
Right. And like, just, it's insane. What was it when Trump was found guilty? His like people contributed something like $30 million. They broke his shit
quick. Like nothing, like really quick, and then it's like, yo, you could be sending that money to regular people, or like, let's help some people out.
The community, bro.
Like,
start a fucking farmer's market.
Yeah, let's bring back Main Street. Like, you know what I mean? We need butchers. We
community
need
shit.
Like, we keep funneling money to all these cats. I mean, all of it, the entertainment system, all of that.
Oh, man,
just fund it, bro. Send our money there, like, and get nothing
What is
back.
the distraction? So that's the thing is what's the popular phrase? Ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss.
When you got kids and jobs and shit like that, and both of us are business owners, we got a whole world of shit going on outside of our normal lives. It's like, you still have to fucking be like, yo, man, I got to find that information.
You gotta, seek it out. That's why all the information is out there. You just have to look. And want to tune into it. But I get people not wanting to tune in. They're like, this shit's too much. I'm trying to bust my balls to survive and shit. But like right now, bro, we need everybody on deck. Everybody on deck.
Everyone. And it's tough to get like honest information, like people that aren't like swayed one side or the other, and we, fortunately, there's a lot of good content out there to where like people are waking up, and more people are waking up, but we need like you said, everyone, bro.
Everybody, man.
Because these snakes up at the higher levels is like, how does the new gen get into these offices or these positions, especially with like shit like this, the Heritage Foundation pushing Dude, they're gonna they're gonna reclassify as political appointees. So now instead of you being just a regular Fed job, now I know it's like if you lean any other way than Republican, you're fired.
You're fired. And the Supreme Court saying the presidents can't be prosecuted for what they do in office.
I know.
So it's like, yo, go kill that cat for me.
Yeah, it's cool. I told you to do it.
That's part of your office, so no worries. So you got the assassination attempt. You got the Supreme Court giving max power. You got the election coming up. So it's prime now.
Yeah.
Like, this next election is going to be what it is. We don't see how we're going to come out on the other side of it.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, especially like after the shooting and all of this stuff, because again, I just feel like there's just more radicalization on its way because, man, if something crazy happens, like with that shooting, I feel like Trump won the election with that shit. You know what I mean? Like, he's a shoo-in now because people are just like, oh my God, especially the Christians. They're like,
They're saying God saved them.
God saved them.
They say God saved them.
God's just a millimeter.
God saved them.
And he was dead, you know?
Yeah.
And look, maybe if it was real, then fucking dude got lucky as shit. But if it wasn't, that's, again, what better way to fucking just, now you're on the wave, just ride the wave.
Yeah, ride the wave. Because Biden's like, we need to ban assault weapons.
But the plan is always that, though.
Yeah,
the plan is always
points.
Trump would have just been like, and he'll play to his like Constitution people, you know, but at the same time, he's like, oh, let's start backdooring some gun laws.
Some gun laws. I mean, I don't know, man. We're infiltrated too. You know, we got a lot of. We got some Iranian cats in the State Department that are like. They're basically terrorists. And they're in there, like, in the meetings, closed door, everything, like, access to everything.
No way.
Yeah, so it's like, like, it's now, man. Now's the time.
Well, it's the problem is that it's like as soon as you try to do something like that, they label you a domestic terrorist and fucking now you go to prison forever.
Yeah.
So that's like that's why I've always said it. There's never going to be another real revolution. No. You know, there's like look what they did to the people that ran up in Congress on January 6th.
Yep. Yes, man. I mean, that's their constitutional right.
That's their.
If we're talking law, right? Constitution.
The power to overthrow a tyrannical government.
So that
who constitutes a tyrannical government?
The people.
The people.
Exactly. They're people. That's why nobody really discussed that. It was either rage, right, or left. But I'm like, actually, they had that right.
Yeah.
And they just took away that right.
Yeah. Blatantly all over the world.
It's like, did you stage it to just take that right away? Like, no, that's not good. But
when you look at like people, like you said, the relationships. You know, Biden and Trump at one point were friends in a sense, you know, or colleagues, and they still probably are.
Yeah.
But that's the same thing. Oh, yeah, let's backdoor all this shit. You know, this is the plan. You get the guys to run up in January 6th. Like, you just give them a little light under their ass. They run up in there. And then, right on fucking world news, you see everyone.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, everybody's going to prison.
No National Guard present.
You slide that over real quick, bro.
No National Guard. No nothing. That was another thing. It was just like, how are you running up? And then they had the Capitol Police like, oh, you want a tour? Like later on, like the videos that came out, like, oh, come on, guys, you want to see the State House? Like,
this way.
You want to see the Capitol room where
Pelosi's office?
Yeah,
right down the hall.
Right there. They were giving them tours, so it's like. Did they really break in, or were they citizens getting a tour of where the laws are made.
Well, this is that agent provocateur shit.
Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of a little different, but it's almost equivalent to the FBI being
Oh,
in
there was
these
hell
fucking
undercovers there.
yeah, the FBI in there inciting the shit.
Yeah.
And then like fucking what was it? What was the Wall Street one? The Occupy
Wall Street.
Bro, the feds are in there.
They're in there.
Getting them going,
They're
getting them
in.
fired up. The fucking riots with the Rittenhouse shit. You know what I mean? Like
Firing them up.
firing them up.
George Soros sends a few buses in, paying give you $500 and bus you out there to go fuck shit up. Who's not doing that, bro?
And the cops are not going to stop you.
No.
You know what I mean? They're just going to watch.
And then you get bust out.
Yeah.
It's like crazy. These professional like shit starters. Like
Yeah. And it's on behalf of the government, though.
Like they go down to a black neighborhood, like nigger, like whatever, like stir shit up. Cats is gonna want to bang.
Yeah.
You know, like even down in Albany for the Black Lives Matter shit, bro. Like they had dudes down there, straight KKK dudes, like in the hood.
Yeah, that's when they bring out all the racists.
Why? You know what I'm saying? And then cats, they're standing across from the hood, and the hood like, yo, we want to fight. And then they're like, oh, these people are going crazy right now.
I know.
And they're just showing them and shit. There's a bunch of KKK members and Nazis across the street in their hood.
Across the street. Yeah.
But, you know, and they lose it.
No, and for sure, as they should, you know, but at the same time, it's like, it's all fucking planned, bro. It's planned, you know, so and it's like, they're playing fucking games with us. It's like a big game of risk.
Big game, yeah.
You know, it's like a big game of risk. Oh, let me move. I'm going to move these pieces over here, and then I'm going to up these over here.
No lie, bro. I think, like, my first protest or walk or march, I was like 10 years old, like in the hood for equality or whatever event it is. So I'm like, okay, we do these marches, nothing happens, politicians come talk shit, like it's gonna be a better tomorrow. Chill, nothing happens, no new money comes in the hood.
Continue to red line.
Nothing, red line. Same what's the search and whatever?
Stop and
frisk. Sell your properties off. Like banks saying, like giving you lower values on your appraisals, and then something else happens. We march.
Yep.
We're gonna stand up. Same cycle over and over, bro. And I just started saying, like, I'm not going to no more marches, bro. Marches are not the way. I mean, Martin Luther King was marching, bro. Like, why are we still marching? Like, just as a people, like.
Well, and look at the progression from his era to now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a different sort of. It's not as obvious, like the redlining. You know what I mean? It's like they do that shit to those communities, like. Let's feed them all the drugs, the liquor. You go into the hood.
Yeah,
you got liquor stores. Yeah, you got fucking shit food, the bodegas, the fucking you know the beef patties, as opposed to like fucking real gardens and shit. Yeah. You know,
you have the pantries. You got the rehab centers.
Yep.
Like they threw a rehab center downtown Albany. Because like cats in like the suburbs are like, absolutely not. That shit's not going here. Yeah. But they're also the liberals who care about helping people, right?
Yeah.
That's what you say. But then you want to put that center there. Nah, put that in the hood that we're trying to help those people.
Right.
But they're better off down there. So now you got dudes walking around the hood half out of their minds because what do you think is going to happen? It's going to decline.
Yeah,
your property values are going to go down. Like, but that's the thing. It's like you're boxed in. Like any like drug rehab or any like on Central Ave, bro.
It's all right there.
Central Ave. It's zombie land on Lake by the rehab.
Oh yeah,
it's right there. So like, where's drug dealers going to go?
Right outside
there. Like,
right outside there. Yeah.
Thanks for moving them down, bro. They're close to me now. Like you know what I mean? Like. In a world that was right, they'd be out on a farm somewhere.
Yeah.
Like chilling, like away. Yes, by themselves, not around anybody.
But without the temptation or
chilling.
Being set up, like you said, there's a whole system there. You know, there's the violence, then there's the drugs, then there's the addicts, and then there's the drug dealers. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, and then guess what? Now you work your way back around. You got the jail down the street. You got the fucking jail making money. You got right. You know what I mean? Yeah. You got the fucking. It's a whole cycle, bro.
And that's too like back to the coming rehab. From that nonprofit world, like working in that and being at the tables, like it's a money. Like there's billions of dollars that are funneled to solve these problems in the hood.
Yeah,
billions. Like you're making 150,000. Working in the hood and then driving home to, you know, Guilderland or something. Right. You're not living down there.
Not hell like, no. You're not in there with the people.
Absolutely. I wouldn't. You think I'd live down here? But we're going to change it and we're going to make it better. We're going to tell these people what they need and what's good for them. Like, but
vote Democrat.
And really what got me, bro, was like they was using the pain of the people, like the blight of the people, for that funding.
Yeah.
Like
that's where they get it from.
Yeah. So it's like
the constituents,
they're talking about the problems, and I just started getting frustrated, bro. Like, why are we talking about the same problems? Like we're proposing projects and shit to happen that's gonna build the neighborhood up. And y'all like, no, that's
too much.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's
like,
insane.
I can't believe, you know what I mean? Like practical shit from people that have experience in the hood.
Yeah.
Who lived in the hood, whose families, you know what I mean?
People are, the fam is still there.
Yes. Like.
The fam is there.
My voice though? Nah,
you don't need that.
You're good. We're good.
That's the bureaucracy.
We got the degrees. We went to school for this. We're the smartest.
That's the bureaucracy of it. And that's like shit like this, that Project 2025 shit is like, that's the bureaucracy behind it.
I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
What's good for you.
Yeah. With this, no. Don't worry. Don't let us, you're not going to decide.
I just talked about the liberal side, right?
Yeah.
That's the Republican side.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. We're going to tell you
what's good for you. Yeah.
Same platform. It's just different tweaks. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's like, different. Just put a different face on it.
Different face on it.
Put a different face on it. The liberals kind of aggravate the shit out of me because it really is like that fucking, what is it, virtue signal and shit?
Yeah.
Where it's like you see like this campaign, like you're not with the actual African Americans, or you're not with the actual trans people or the actual people that are going through some real fucking shit, like in life, in their demographic. Like you're outside of that, telling these people like, I'm here for you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Fill out the application.
Get out there and do a shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's where I am. Like I support anything that's outside that system because it's going to be practical and it's going to actually help make things better.
Bro, listen, how many fucking how many turkey dinners did we give out that one year? They did fucking hundreds, bro. Like we Nonsensical Knowledge Podcast and Irv and everybody else raised fucking, like I think it was something like 30 fucking turkeys.
Yeah.
The first year.
Yeah.
You know, and
people were having hype to get them.
Pumped, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Shit like that, bro. Like, that's where it's at.
We weren't there doing no media and nothing like that. We did one video and that was it. You know what I mean? We did one cool video. And
that was it.
That was it. But we didn't really want, you know what it is. We do the toy drive. We want to be in those communities.
Yeah, and just help.
Grassroots shit, man.
Bring smiles to people's faces.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's not receiving billions of dollars a year.
No, that's community though.
Yeah.
That's the definition.
But that's what, imagine if that money funneled to where it like shit should like go. That.
Oh my God.
Saying?
Dude.
Like we're just going down a block building houses.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that's you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's you, bro. Like, we don't want nothing.
Just the homelessness problem, bro, is insane in itself, because for how many years have they been pumping money into, we're going to solve homelessness, you know? And it's like, bro, these fucking people, like, you're just taking the money. Like, these execs, like you said, are taking the fucking money. And by the time it trickles down to these guys, there's no mental health. There's no fucking actual resources. The shelters are overpacked.
Yep.
They're still on the streets. You know, the open air drug markets, like, you know.
And that's the thing with like the immigrants that have flooded the country. They're filling those
vacancies. Yeah.
They're filling the shelters. They're filling the food. They're taking all the food from the food bank. Like that's a real impact. Like we already have people that are like at the poverty line and below, like that are suffering, and then you add all these millions of people like to that bunch that are now getting services as well, like the hotel, bro. Like they're just there's just so much money being spent, and I'm just like, yo, what about the people? What about us?
Well,
us.
Yeah,
like we're here, we're making this thing work. We're out here grinding, trying to do good stuff. Like
while they're dropping, they're like, and again, it's nothing against these migrants that are coming over, but
absolutely not.
Nothing against them. But when you have homeless vets, you have fucking starving kids in the hood.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, starving families in the hood. And we're just funneling all the feminine hygiene products, all the fucking dropping them, you know, what was it, like a couple hundred bikes? Like, dude, that's just what's happening around Albany.
Yeah, you multiply that nationwide.
Yeah.
It's wild. And like, nothing against them. They're coming to get a better way, you know what I mean? Like, but like
they're being politically directed.
Yeah, politically directed. And resources.
Yeah.
It's about resources. Like there's less resources to go around to Americans. But, you know, that's like a big thing too. Like we're wealthy enough, we should share that wealth with everyone. You know, there's a mindset out there.
Right. Yeah. I mean, look, again, we promise an awful lot in this nation, and everybody should come here. But it can't be like when it's, what was it, DeSantis? Well, he was like sending them to fucking Martha's Vineyard and shit. Like these are human beings.
He was wilding. Yeah.
These are human beings that are like, yo, let's round them up real fast. You know what I mean? Jam them up, handcuff them, throw them in there. We'll give them a lunch. But we're going to send them out to Martha Vineyards, to the rich people. And then they're going to get shipped back. Or you know what I mean? It's just like some weirdo game
and they was like, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
They're getting out of here quick on the ferry.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Absolutely. Like next day, like.
Yeah, now it's not just like South American or like Mexican migrants anymore. It's like now there was like a couple months back they were talking about like 10,000 Chinese migrants were just came through the border as well.
Quite a few. You know, we have no idea. They caught a couple of terrorists.
I was gonna say a couple terrorists.
Yeah,
you know,
look up that one dude. It was a terrorist at the border that they snatched up. I think was he Palestinian or? I know you got that going on too, bro. That war, you got Ukraine.
Man,
we haven't even talked war. You see the weight of the shit, like the level you get to even get to war.
If you even get to war, you know what I mean. It's the
shit, bro.
The shit is insane. It's going on all over the place. You know, you got the Palestinians in Jerusalem, or not Jerusalem, Israel.
Yeah.
And then you have the Ukraine and the Russia thing. And then
I think there's something going on in Congo too, like a genocide. No, they're fighting for coverage on that.
Let's see here. So, what is an apprehension at the border? No. Let's see what the Post has got for us. With terrorists streaming in via Biden's open border, it's time to repeal New York's sanctuary city laws. Well, that's another thing, too. Troy's a sanctuary city.
Albany, too.
So, it's not really bringing up anything. Let me see here.
No?
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Southern border and terrorism fears and the arrests of 8 Tajik men. Let's see what the New York Times can cut us off. But the men were arrested after the FBI quietly began an investigation that stretched across the country and involved scores of bureau personnel. When 8 Tajik men sought asylum at the southwestern U.S. border months ago, federal authorities had no reason to doubt that they were desperate migrants fleeing a poor country in war-torn Central Asia. But soon after they were admitted into the country, the FBI learned that they might have ties to the Islamic State and opened a counterterrorism investigation. This was no ordinary inquiry. Dozens of personnel monitored the men closely as they made their way to different cities across the United States. The White House was updated regularly. The Bureau hoped to gather information about a broader terrorist network, but heightened concerns about a potential attack in at least one location triggered the arrest of all 8 men earlier this month on immigration charges. But they have not been charged with any terrorist charges.
Yeah.
So
underground.
And they're just streaming in.
Here. They're here. I mean, they're calling for attack. So, like, assassination, terrorist attack. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's building up.
It's crazy. I even hate to talk like this, but it's their playbook. It's the playbook. It's the world. It's our reality, bro. And you can't.
This is the way it's headed.
That's what it is.
This is the way it's headed. You know, it's like, and then you got the fucking internet. It's just a constant joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
bro, like it's like the jokes about the shooting. Like it's a meme.
It's a meme, bro.
It's a meme, bro.
Meme culture.
Like, where like everything is just brought down to like the base level, and it's you know what I mean? It's jokes.
It's disheartening.
Fucking jokes. Because
a lot of people just don't give a shit. You know, it's like the like earlier with the Trump shit, just wishing that energy on someone. This is what we face with these people at the top. Trumps, the Bidens, you know, they would never let RFK in office, but just all of these people.
He doesn't have a security detail.
They won't let him have one.
They won't let him. Biden won't give him one. He should have one now. They should give him one today.
Half his fucking family has been whacked out in fucking Washington.
If anybody should, right? Like, bro, I earned it. My family.
I can't believe they did that. Like, they just denied it, right?
Like we all should be bugging about that. Shit like that. Like, yo, get him his security clearance.
Yeah.
Like, we need something that we can be more like interactive with, almost like a Facebook poll, whatever poll it, like AI poll.
Yeah, well,
then it's not.
The federal government was never supposed to be this big.
They're huge.
It was never supposed to be this wild, and it is very much so ran.
They're gonna be like, these guys are Antifa.
I know, right?
We're not. Like, yo, everything's got to have a label, bro. It's just like,
well, it's funny, man, because like it's hard to be in your own lane, you know, because everybody wants to just fucking put you here, put you there.
You're
you know, I've been called the Trump fucking guy. I'm dude like, no, fuck him. Like, there's just so like all of them, like they're all the same to me. Like, it doesn't matter, you know.
Straight lesser of two evils. That's all we've been living under. They say that, like, that's our options, and that's true too.
No, it really is. No, it really is. And what happens? What do you think happens if Biden gets reelected? What do you think? Do you think the fucking Trump shit just goes fucking explodes, or what happens? Somebody whacks out Biden, or
Biden can, we're just gonna be in that cycle.
Yeah,
that cycle started. It's
like
here.
Radicalism.
I'm gonna take a shot at your guy because some Trump supporter out there whacked out of his mind is upset right now.
Oh no, fucking
like,
doubt,
we're gonna make them pay.
I can't.
It's like you know it, bro.
Yeah,
you know it, bro.
That was good. No, for real, because it's true. It's fucking true. There's like people, I've seen discussions on Facebook alone where these people are just like, oh my God, my man, you know what I mean? Like, they're just like so emotionally involved or invested into these candidates. And it's like, oh my God, dude, I can't believe you worship a person like this. Like,
no. You can't.
You know, it's insane to me. And especially those two. You got one that's a lifetime government dude, and then the guy that fucking, you know what I mean?
He clearly has a sickness.
Trump.
Like, bro, I think they're both sick in a way.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, got some mental shit going on.
No question.
I mean,
Biden's cooked, bro. Everybody's, even the Democrats don't want him anymore.
They're trying to push him out.
Yeah, of course they would. Why, dude? After that debate,
they said Obama's working hard to get that done.
Like, to get him out, right?
He's fucking up his shit.
They might throw Michelle in at the last minute, bro.
I've been saying it and thinking it this entire time.
Michelle?
Yeah, because it's Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's Hollywood. Yeah. It's like the ultimate.
What's going to ring the bell?
You were like, yes. But also, the right is going to be even more enraged.
Yeah, of course.
So it's still like taking the notches up.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
Pro wrestling. WWE shit.
Maybe we just convert to that, bro.
I know.
Motherfuckers.
Just fucking settle it out, bro.
All day.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, man.
Yeah, why does it remind you of wrestling? Just the hype?
Just the theater of it. It's like all the dramatics. Like, you know, like when I don't watch wrestling like that, but every time like I catch a few fucking minutes of it, it's like this overdrawn, super dramatic fucking storyline. And that's really what we're living through right now. Is it's like, dude, could the world be any more fucked up?
Yeah.
I mean, other than a world war, obviously.
Yeah.
There's war across the globe. The fucking United States is imploding. You know what I mean? Like,
it's crazy. It's like I work every day. Like, okay, like within this system, but I know the system's crumbling down on us all. So it's like trying to make those leaps through broken buildings and whatever, like to survive this system. And it's like the clock's ticking.
Yeah, it really is too. It feels like it's weird because it almost feels like that impending doom shit.
Yeah. We're heading towards.
Or there's nothing that feels great.
Wow. This would also be the sickest TV show or series.
Yeah.
Like if you're like higher up,
that's a simulation.
This series would be sick.
Yeah,
like if you're watching this series, like what we're calling our reality.
So I'm on season 36 of this shit show.
Right?
Of the dumpster
and
fire.
Then new characters come into the season. Like, that's your entry into the season.
Yeah, bro. That's fucking a good thought, bro.
I've never thought of this. This is dope, though. But yes.
But imagine that. But that simulation theory, though.
Simulation. That's a possibility.
That's it. They haven't ruled it out.
It's a possibility.
I believe the Large Hadron Collider not too long ago just like proved that we were like at least in a light matrix.
Most definitely. That's
so
like the Higgs boson pops out. I mean, not even on a second scale. Like it pops into existence and then breaks out. Like you see me this much, but like base reality.
Right. Yep.
Little Higgs.
Well, that's what's crazy is
the Higgs blows my mind. That shit is.
Well, it really is something else, bro. Because like when that's what they consider the God particle, right? And now, so like, what happened? Was that someone else's Big Bang? When we created that, or when we found the Higgs boson, like. What happens when you fucking smash subatomic particles together? You know what I mean?
Reality changes.
Reality changes.
Because these new particles are just popping into existence. I think they exist outside of our realm, though. You know what I mean? Like, they say they come into existence. But then there's another existence. If when they come into our reality, we're seeing them for the first time. And then they go back to their reality.
Yeah. Well, this is what's crazy, bro. Did you know that they have a Lord Shiva fucking statue outside of CERN?
Yeah, out front. Portals,
bro. Shit, who does that?
They do some weird satanic rituals there, too.
I've seen some videos.
Yeah, they're pretty deep. But, I mean, you're smashing particles. You gotta be weird.
Yeah, you gotta be fucking weird, dude.
Are they a breakaway civilization? Like that's some next level... I mean, it's
weird, bro, because you want to think it was like a breakaway civilization, but like, is it like how this has happened every time? Like, so like, boom, one society finds the Higgs boson. The next one in that universe finds the Higgs boson, creates another universe.
Keeps going.
You know what I mean?
Keeps going.
It's possible, but
you're saying the collision. You're doing every time you do the collision, boom,
big bang,
a new universe.
Well, what happens when you're smashing two subatomic particles together?
Yeah, because the singularity, it is a pinpoint.
And
so they're small particles.
You're speeding them up to like over or light speed or better, and then smashing them.
No realities.
It'd be weird, bro.
I'm like really into the James Webb Space Telescope, and satellite discoveries, bro. It's like, it's really making me like believe we are in some other alternate shit.
The Webb telescope?
Yeah, because like it's seeing shit, right? Like, okay, our universe is 13.8 billion years old. So it's seeing shit that's like 30 billion.
Right.
Right? But that 30 billion just traveled, expanded with space, right? So our universe is 13 billion, but when the expansion is 13 billion years old, right?
Right.
But it's out 32 billion, like light years, like deep. So it's like it's the oldest, but it's also the youngest because it was first born.
Right.
But it's the oldest.
Yeah.
So it's all one in the same. It's everything,
bro. That's it. I wish I knew more about
it's crazy, bro. They're like holograms, like galaxies. Like the youngest galaxy is like 100 million years old, bro. They didn't think that shit could form to like 2 billion years.
Yeah, dude.
And it's like.
Yeah.
But like it's turning the scientists into like fools too. Like I don't know shit, bro.
It's flipping science on its head.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what it should be doing because like these motherfuckers are embedded like ticks in that shit. Like the just science is just
it's religion too.
See that Terrence Howard shit?
What up, Terrence? Yo, Terrence Howard, you should give Nonsensical a like, you know what I mean?
That would be huge.
Or holler at us. Come on sometime. That would be dope.
That would be huge.
We'll have our people reach out to you.
I know, fucking A. No, but it was cool. But because there was like, he did his episode on Rogan, right? And he obviously made some crazy claims. And then did another one with Eric Weinstein, who was like did you watch that one?
Yeah, I watched the Weinstein. I was excited for that.
See if Homeboy was like, that's what I wanted to know was like, was Homeboy like in line with some shit? And he's not far off.
Nah, and he has the right to that.
And he taught himself.
Theory, yeah. He's making guesses like everybody else is.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, but that was, I learned a lot about science, like the political side of it from that podcast.
That's the problem is like same thing with politics is you have these people that are tenured and you know they have the chair at Harvard or they're this fucking person or that
the
person.
Chair at Harvard.
It's like
so, bro, you could be wrong.
You could be wrong. You could be fucking wrong. Chill, you know. But that's what science should be. That's not what science is.
It's almost like if these cats could tear them up like the old Catholic Church used to, they would do it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Terrence Howard would be on a stake burning.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Burning.
You said what?
Yeah. Like
what'd you say? He would never got to that flower of life shit.
No, flower of life.
Yeah.
Like okay, but yeah, that's where science and religion like combine. Like. We're just every system, bro. It's just it's the same.
Well, you know what's insane too is a lot of it is tainted by religion.
It is
like tainted by religion. So like if we look at religion for face value, like just the idea of it being a story, you know, and an allegory and metaphors and shit like that, it's like these people who are diehard believe in like a God or Christianity, Catholicism, whatever, stretches across all of them. You know what I mean? It's almost like, how do you let science be science if you're almost influenced by, well, that can't be because God, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
God did it. Maybe, I don't know how they reconcile that, but at the same time, it's like it's almost influenced. The whole world is influenced by religion.
It is. It definitely is. I think that a lot of what I'm getting from the UAP, UFO, alien shit is what you're saying. Like they're here, but they're implanted religion, and it's spiritual. It's like an actual spiritual thing, but there's like plays for war,
right?
And to feed off our pain and our like. Oh yeah, that's what they're like bringing out, almost like on some demon shit. Like,
well, that's what's good. David Icke for the longest time has been spent like he was like one of the first person fucking banned off every fucking thing ever.
His shit's are the best though.
Right. It's super dope information. It's for not the faint of heart, but at the same time he basically proposes that there is an extraterrestrial race or an interdimensional race of something entities, I guess you could say, that feed off of fear, feed off of anxiety, feed off the negative vibrations, you know. And then when you almost ascend to higher vibrations, you know what I mean, you're above that shit, you know, or whatever. So but or shapeshifters,
they're leaning towards that,
you know,
that is, which makes it hard for them to tell, like, yo, your shit's been set out by an higher being. Your religion's a joke. Yeah. Like, it just needs you to toe the line.
Well, that's another fucking super interesting thought process, though, because that dude Billy Carson, I don't know if you know who. Right. So Billy, that he proposed the same thing is that humans have what's called a worship gene. So like it's almost like our genes were like created in such a way that we would worship the master. So like when we were like we were just mining gold for the Anunnaki. Yeah. You know what I mean? Couldn't obviously do it without wanting to do it. People wanting to do it, you know. It's like, so that's what they did. They tweaked the DNA a little bit and then I
could see that, gene. Yeah.
And now everybody has to worship something. You know.
Worship gene. So there's a lot of evidence for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For the whole thing to be accurate, it's like, I mean, even if it isn't, it's great science fiction. Like, even if it was not true, none of it, it's still a dope, like, something to, like, look at and enjoy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no question. Like, and people's beliefs are their beliefs, you know, if you want to believe in whatever you want, but I wish they would go back and deeper into the texts, like the ancient Sumerian texts and like the stories back then.
I love that stuff.
And you know, but somehow, some way, Christianity like just fucking spiraled.
I like that idea. That one sucks.
Yeah,
like pull it over, but like over and over, like.
Well, they would make it relatable for most cultures.
I mean, it's all like, and then looking at the universe, like, this thing is crazy, man. So, like, anything that could be possible could technically be possible.
Oh, it's an infinite amount of realities.
Possibilities.
It's infinite, bro. It's amazing.
It's wow, but, like, are we laser focused just on this one?
Yeah.
Like, why are we so focused on this one?
I think we're fucking kind of stuck or hamstrung. You know what I mean? In this reality. So like right now we don't have
it's a tough reality. Yeah. A proving ground.
Like sort of like a proving ground, you know, in a sense, like as throughout Ascension, I guess you could say. But it's tough because these to me, it's like in an alternate dimension, there would be, it just wouldn't be like this, like you said, season fucking 36 of this utopian, or the chase for a utopian world. You know what I mean?
Or reality, who's gonna make it out? Like,
and it's a shit show.
It is. It's really a shit show, man. It's like, shout out everybody trying to get up every day and do their thing.
Oh,
like,
damn,
to make a way. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Shout out my boy Richard Simmons too. Yeah.
Wow, was that with him?
Died.
No way, really?
Yeah.
No, stop it. Stop. I didn't even hear about that shit either. Yeah. Damn. All right, yeah, rest in peace.
Baby Fro.
Listen, that dude trailblazed.
Everybody knows him.
Yeah, he trailblazed that whole shit. I'm pretty sure Tybo is modeled after.
Everything, bro. Yo. He is the man, bro. And one of the chicks from 90210, Shannon Doherty.
Yeah.
Same day. Whatever.
Wait, she passed too?
Yeah, same day.
What the 52,
dude?
Damn.
90210 is like, people are like crying and shit.
It's crazy too. Look at all the fallen stars.
It's just too much. It's too much at once. people don't got a shot, bro. You're like, nah.
Well, it almost feels like the old guard is like just dying off. You know what I mean? Like
throwing the kitchen sink at us.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like, okay, you're gonna have all these deaths and notable deaths, and then
it's crazy. I don't know. Can't just be dying. That's why I'm like, death's just a part of it. I've been like thinking about it more and whatever, bro. Like,
yeah, you can't. You gotta live, dude. Gotta live and love.
Yeah,
as cliche as it sounds. You know what I mean? Because you get it again. Them fucking reptilian shape-shifting motherfuckers feed off of that negativity and that bullshit.
They really do. Don't be giving away free food, man.
Who?
So, I'm just saying, like, to the reptilians.
Oh, yeah, for real. Yeah, no doubt.
And then the other one was, like, we're harvested. We're like cattle.
I mean...
So that's what's coming out of, like, Elizondo and those
really?
guys. Yeah, I mean, Tucker Carlson's there. And
I know.
He's like, same thing. Like, it's spiritual. It's some other shit.
Yeah, it's weird, bro.
It's like...
Well, a lot of the theory is that we have a soul, like, and they don't, I guess. You know, like I don't know what that means to the fucking universe. Maybe with a jacket, like
just pay for them. I mean,
yeah,
you could do that too.
Well, I feel like they have they've always had like
selling your soul.
Yeah,
sell your soul.
I mean, look what they do though, bro. Look what it is kind of odd to me too. Is like when these Hollywood elite, you know, they quote unquote sell their soul. They have like the fucking videos, like see the Sam Smith shit with the VMAs and then the Doja Cat video, like all of these like weirdo Illuminati shit. Like they hit another level. It's like they do that weirdo shit, boom.
Abundance.
Lil Nas X when he was twerking on the devil, like
abundance.
Just abundance,
free reign to travel
to the moon,
go wherever you want, to enter anywhere you want. Yeah. Like a club, straight club.
Like a club. What do you think about the Diddy shit?
Like, bro's underground. Like, he's pushed out of the news. It's so crazy. Like, nobody's even talking about Diddy anymore.
Yeah.
Like, what about Diddy? Like, that should be the next thing. I don't know, bro. He's not locked up.
There's no charges, no file. Like, there's no charges as far as I know.
He just gotta eat the bad shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, last I heard, last I read, I think the feds had like videos of him like torturing sex workers or some shit.
Doing some crazy shit?
Yeah, let me see real fast, just so I ain't fucking lying out here.
Diddy.
But
I know, man.
But it's all this weirdo selling yourself to the devil type shit. Like you hit certain pinnacles and now you're fucking dudes and you're just, and not in like a homosexual way, in a display of power or emasculation in a sense. Like, I'm the fuck you. Like I
am this. Yeah.
You know.
It goes back to the worship. Like, you worship these.
You're gonna worship me. You're gonna fucking worship me.
Maybe they're just lieutenants and shit for these.
Sean Diddy Combs allegedly threatened to see Vibe EIC dead in the trunk of a car over magazine cover. Oh boy.
More violence?
Yeah, just more violence.
Where is Diddy? I don't even know where he is.
He might be in fucking Thailand or wherever the fuck
just chilling.
Russell Simmons went.
Simmons is over there.
Bro.
He is over there.
Well,
Yes.
what have you heard from Jay-Z since that Diddy shit?
Nah.
Not a fucking peep.
Nah.
Not a peep, bro.
But I mean, you talk about these young black dudes put in those pinnacles,
Yeah.
like running like their whole set, bro. Like,
Yeah.
there was. Like, could they really handle that shit? Like,
Yeah,
you can't.
nah,
You're
dude,
gonna.
nobody's
like,
built
you
for
got all
that
this
shit.
Yeah, like you just was a poor kid, like dancing and shit on the street, and then you get all this shit. Like, would you not? Like, would the average person not abuse that? Because you're fucked up, right?
Yeah, I would say the average person, it would be hard for them not to. Yeah, sure.
I definitely would slip up and do some crazy shit. Like,
I don't know how crazy, but like, I mean, I would be a little ignorant. Sure.
Yeah, it's like at the same time, like, yeah, you got all that power. Like, what are you gonna do with it? But you know, it's a choice to make. But then you got all the snakes coming at you all the time.
Yeah.
You can't trust nobody.
Anybody.
Like, yeah. Like,
No one.
yeah. So you can, fuck that. It's my show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live and die with my shit.
Yeah.
Not some stranger shit.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. When you got billionaire money, man, it's different.
Yeah. Like even his treatment is different.
It's different.
Yeah. Still moving around.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be a nightmare though for him.
Oh, dude, it's a PR nightmare.
Crazy.
Yeah.
There's no response for it.
No, dude, and they're just like they won't leave that shit alone. Like there's like X fucking as it comes to Diddy, it's like X. What was it? Jaguar Wright is out there.
She's saying
She's fucking saying a ton of shit.
She's rolling.
Yeah. And then what was it? Gene Deal, I think his name was his like ex-bodyguard or some shit.
Oh,
that was like
is that the dude who had the lawsuit? No, that was a cameraman, right?
I don't know. I can't remember. Gene Deal might have had one, but like I don't know. That might have been for some defamation shit or something like that.
He wants the bag too, though. I mean, whatever. He's got it.
Listen, that YouTube money, bro, hits different. Let's try it. Hit that subscribe button.
Like and subscribe. Get those numbers up.
Hit that shit.
Yeah. Ding.
We ain't there yet. You know, but that's what it is, man. You know, so like they just push out those videos and shit. So it's like they'll go do Vlad TV, they'll go do fucking all the big ones.
Let's go on the tour.
You know, dude, the way reality is right now is like it's weird. Like what was it? You watch No Jumper ever?
No,
you never seen No Jumper.
No.
So No Jumper is like hip hop podcast, but it's like they just interviewed the Pop Smoke's killer.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and just like gave homie a platform after he murdered the dude. You know what I mean? It's like weird, bro. It's this weird clique culture. Like
yeah, and then they get his team is violated because they're doing that shit, and then they're gonna the gang violence and shit.
It just goes back and forth, bro.
We gotta get you now.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta give it to the kid. I watched a lot of the interview. He wasn't proud of it. You know what I mean? The dude wasn't like...
He wasn't,
He wasn't jacking the like, yo, I killed Pop Smoke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he was like, nah, we're not doing that. You know what I mean? Like, still rest in peace.
Yeah, he knows.
What happened, but...
Some sucker shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, you just get popped. Like, you're rocking, you're on top, like Pop Smoke.
Yeah. Well, they allegedly didn't even know who he was.
Yeah, they saw.
They were just on a mission, jack the house.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And he just happened to be in there, and shit got physical. So,
that's crazy.
But it just goes to show you the culture of what like some of these platforms will do to get fucking clicks.
Everything's for sale.
Everything's for sale, dog. You know, let's run that up. You know, sell that soul.
It's fucking crazy.
What was it? I gotta double check to see if it happened yet, but I'm pretty sure someone just bailed fucking Keefe D out of prison.
Yeah, they?
Yeah, the dude that fucking was arrested for Tupac shit.
Oh, OG? Yeah, he's funny looking.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, he was denied release.
Oh, they denied it?
Yeah,
he's not
yeah, they ain't giving that. They ain't giving that.
Yeah.
Whack 100 tried to bail him out.
Yeah, he'd get knocked. He'd get knocked out here.
Oh, dude, stop it. Yeah, he'd have to be in some sort of witness protection or some shit like that.
Yeah, they're not.
So what do they got? Oh, I got Trump's ear up there?
Yeah,
they're fucking doing it, man.
Yeah, they had the news up on it. I don't know. It's all over. I think I'm done now.
Yeah.
I think I'm really done with. Of course, I want to figure out now because it's a plot. So new information will come out. You could put your pieces together. Like,
oh yeah. Well, bro, it's a lot. This shit is insane.
this is nice. To get
What's the
chest.
next? What's the next move after Trump's fucking shot to the ear?
The convention's next week. Republican convention.
Ooh.
So that's
the pubs.
they're all getting together.
Bro, they're
It's
all.
all gonna be a party. The nomination's gonna happen next week.
Yeah,
Is it any better for TV? It's not.
Who's the other candidates on that side? Nobody, right? It's like RFK. Or is he independent?
He's independent. RFK and Biden. Oh, and
I'm just saying for Republican, there ain't nobody running against him, right?
There is. Black dude. He's smart as shit.
Okay.
You know, you gotta know. He was like on CNN. He was like a reporter or some shit. Like, but he's smart as shit.
And he's a Republican candidate?
He's running. He's smart as shit.
Oh,
bro.
shit. Let me see.
Come on. I feel embarrassed. I don't know this, but there's a lot of data in my head.
Oh, I know.
I got him on X.
Republican
Maybe Republican
candidates 2024. Who, where, no. Let's see. Politico.
Oh, yeah.
Donald Trump. Chris Christie. Ron DeSantis dropped. Oh, these guys dropped out already.
Yeah.
All right, so right now, declared Donald Trump. Chris Christie dropped out. DeSantis dropped out. Haley dropped out. Pence dropped out. Vivek Ramaswamy dropped out. Tim Scott
Vivek was
dropped out.
Smart dude, too.
Ted Cruz dropped out. The long shots, Christy Noem. Ryan Benkley, he dropped out. Doug Borum dropped out. Will Hurd, no. Let's see. Damn.
Come on, man. All right.
Yeah, there was a lot.
All right.
Holy shit.
There is a lot, right?
Yeah, more than I would have thought. I would have thought there'd been like 4 or 5 fucking contenders.
Is it Brian Leslie? Maybe Brian Leslie. I'm going to find that shit because that's important.
Hell yeah. What was he on? CNN? No, what'd you say?
CNN.
CNN anchors.
He was also on 60 Minutes. Oh, come on.
Victor Blackwell?
Nope. He was on
Larry Madowo.
Larry Elmer. Is it Larry Elmer?
Let me see here.
Elmer.
And these are just
I think
people
so.
they brought up. Let's see, here we got.
Smart dude, bro.
Yeah, I can't find them on CNN's newscasters, but there's a Larry Madowo. I think I'm saying it wrong, but Katie Couric.
Katie Couric, what's she up to these days?
Probably pushing the chip still. She was doing that.
Yeah, this is it. Larry Elder.
Larry Elders. Okay.
Larry Elder. ELDER.
Found him. American. Oh, yeah, I've seen this dude
You've
before.
seen this dude, bro.
Yep.
He's just, he's a good dude. He's smart. Like, he's got common sense shit. But he's not.
Yeah, he's not a big name.
No,
he's not a household name.
Yeah, they're not.
He ain't got the money these clowns have.
No. But a really solid, like, he would make good shit happen.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he keeps running.
Yeah, he keeps running. And but yeah, there's like people out there and there's people running, but the way this media storm is with the left, right, bro, they're going to be focused on the two.
Yeah, what do you think the Democrats
Super Bowl.
do? Well, see, now that this is where it gets weird, though. So, what do you think the Democrats do in the event that Biden declines even further? Because they're going to do the Democrat convention as well, I'm assuming, right? Or is that later on?
Nope, that's coming up too.
Right. So, there's obviously candidates over there, right? Let's see who the fucking Democrat ones are.
There's got to be people running, yeah. That's wild. The Dems.
I know. It's funny, man. Like I said, it's all theater, bro.
Yeah, but it's entertainment. It just is. I mean, people can fill.
Oh, reality's wild,
have
bro.
Their fill of it.
Democratic candidates 2025.
Democrats. Let's see.
Fucking New York Times. They always want.
New York Times, right?
All right, so Democrats. Oh, okay. So Kennedy. Oh, okay. Never mind. Democrats is Biden. Yeah, you're right. Republicans is Trump. Independent and third party. Kennedy, West, Stein, Jill Stein, Oliver.
Running.
And then a whole bunch of losers dropped out.
Oh, so they're still in the race.
So Elder is out.
Elder's out?
Elder's out. He dropped out.
Okay.
But, hopefully he keeps running because eventually these other, after Trump, if Trump wins again, obviously he can't do another 4 years. Unless they do some crazy shit. The Constitution.
No. Oh, yeah.
Well, what do you think the Democrats do with Biden, man? Do you think he survives another 4 fucking years?
No, he can't survive 4 years. There's no way. I mean, they don't like.
How old is he now?
82. 82, I think.
Let's see. Biden.
Holy shit.
81.
81.
So, oh man, who do you think is going to be his fucking running mate? You think he keeps Kamala?
That may be the change. Whoever's going to run, they're going to want who they want as president. But I mean, they made her vice president, so.
You think they stay with her? Or you think they put someone in there in case homie kicks the bucket while he's in office?
I mean, Shadow's going to run anyway.
Yeah,
government.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it doesn't matter who it is, but to stroke some fucking, you know what I mean?
Whatever. Like, have fun out there, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like.
I don't think he survives another 4.
Nah, it's mad bureaucracy, mad different divisions just working. It really don't matter, bro. I think the Michelle Obama shit is a possibility.
A little backdoor.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
She just pops out and wins the nomination.
She'd win it quick.
Oh, no, dude, listen, they'll go for anybody.
She will destroy, yeah. You might as well run Oprah, bro.
Yo, for real.
Oprah and fucking Obama.
Yeah, I mean, if there was a way, I think instantly just on... I think just instantly on spite voting, she wins.
Yeah. Yeah, against anybody.
And then the Trump base just goes fucking ballistic.
They will lose their...
fucking nuts,
they
bro.
Yo, they will. Okay.
You think the fucking racists were out before?
I mean, they don't even think she's a woman.
And I don't want to label Trump supporters racist.
No. It's a reality base.
But
like,
it's
not saying everybody. We're not.
Right, generalizing.
Yeah,
but at the same time, there's a whole section.
I know people like that's a man.
Far right.
His name's Michael. I'm like, okay. I mean, like whatever. Like they believe that shit.
Yeah, right.
Either way, I don't know. Like I don't care. Like
for real.
Shit. Like,
don't even care that much.
But that's how deep they are.
It's fun to talk about.
Yeah, it's like so that whole crowd would be just bananas. So, I mean, any of these moves, we're so divided, bro. It's just sparking, bro, creating more hate, more More
diversity,
anger, more rage, more, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it's always going to come back to us getting together.
Gotta get together, man.
Everyone.
It's what it's like, man. It's like, yo, I just want to chill. Like, there's enough shit going on without extra shit and bullshit.
Well, they've effectively destroyed the community mindset.
Yeah.
Everybody's so far apart and not connected these days. Like, sure, you're connected on, you're a Facebook message away or you're an Instagram message away, but that's what it is. People are almost living through, like, our simulation is living through a simulated social media world.
It really is. It's like, I have relationships on there and shit with, like, friends, and it's like, why don't I chill with them?
Yeah.
I want to be like, yo, what up, man? Let's get together.
Let's hang, bro.
When did this become enough?
Yeah.
You know, like, it's a weird thing, man, because I like to think I'm in tune, but I'd be on the same track.
Yeah, well, again,
you know,
life, family, work, bills, you know, a lot of times you're getting home at a certain time and then it's like, all right, I got to kick with the kids, you know, it's like,
with the kids.
I don't have a lot of time.
Nah.
Or this week's been crazy as shit. I got to take my Saturday night. I can't be with the homies, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta take it, especially with kids, man. It's like crazy. It's like you're just on this constant, like, bang, 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 gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta get the next
constant.
And it's like, even when you're chilling, it's still something like you gotta do.
Bro, you know how hard it's so hard to do this?
Yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday. Like, yo, how about Sunday night?
Yeah, right. But when the opportunity presents itself, I always lock in.
Yeah,
it's always fun, man.
Yeah, I said it tonight. I'm like, yeah, Sunday night would be nice. I gotta cut the grass and shit, but I'm like, this is fun, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Well, we'll wrap it up here, man. Make sure you guys like the fucking podcast. Hit the subscribe button. Help us out.
Let's go.
Let's get these subscribers up. Let's wake some people up.
Pass it along. Share it with a friend.
Yep, let's do it.
Peace.
Peace out.